To push-pull today. So we're going to do a session which is mainly strength, but it will hit our lungs a little bit, not too much. I have a little bit of a finisher at the end, which will definitely hit our lungs, but we're mainly going to be focusing on upper and lower, pushing and pulling, which means basically full body, but a different cool name. Okay, so we're going to start off with a warm-up. We're going to do 30 seconds each exercise. Okay, I'm going to guide you through it like as we usually do. So I'm going to just put the timer on and some music on and we're going to go. Okay, just bear with me till I put the timer on. Okay, so warm up. Ready? Just gonna start with simple arm circles. So just warming up the shoulders. Nice wide stance with the feet, core tight, big circles. 30 seconds going backwards, and then 30 seconds coming forwards. Opening up the shoulders and chest, creating space and mobility through our arms. And forward, other way. Don't breathe backwards, it's going to feel a little bit weird. But with each round, we'll start feeling a little bit looser. With a bit more range of motion going on through those shoulders. Don't know about you, but my shoulders get very tight very quick. So this helps to release them. Okay, so we're gonna go back knee down to the floor, twist your opposite elbow to your front knee, alternating legs. Big twist. Make sure that your twist is happening after you lunge. Okay, so you wanna land, nice stable position, and then twist. Creating space in our thoracic spine here. Big twists. Upper back will swell, middle back, creating some space. Okay, we're going to go to plank position. This is a bit of a weird one. So we're going to go plank. From there we're going to squat into the air, pushing my chest in towards my knees. Plank position, into a squat. Plank, squat. Kind of like you're going to lift up into a jump or something. Keeping your focus forwards. Opening the hips, a bit more to the shoulders. Last one. Okay, onto our backs. Star position, jackknives, alternating legs. Nice and controlled. Waking up our core. Getting our backs off the floor. Obliques. Won't be specifically targeting them today, but they are always there working hard to keep our body nice and stable. So it's important to warm them up as well as anything else. Standing up, jumping jacks. Get nice and warm. Let's go. Nice big arms. Reach overhead. Keep going, guys. I'm gonna have to quickly pull off my. Okay, we're back. Jumping jacks. Let's go. Nice and big. Opening up those arms. The more you reach away, the more you're gonna activate those shoulders, shoulder blades, upper back. 10 seconds. And we go into round number 2. 2, 1. Let's go. Big circles. Maybe a little bit faster this time. We're going to add a bit of a bend through the knees to get the core and upper back active as well. Big circles. into our lunges. Back knee down, big twist. Alternating legs. Remember, core stays tight. Both hips remain facing the front. The twist is happening through our waist, not through the body, not knees. Knees do not move. You are stable in that low position. Alright, let's go into our weird prone to squat positions. And squat, and plank. Sitting into that squat, opening those hips. Shoulders, working hard. Just make sure to squeeze your bum when you arrive in plank every time. Last one. Onto our backs. Number 2 jackknives. Let's go. Reaching. Maybe try to get a little bit higher than the first round. All the way up. Ah, my core is already sore. Still sore from the weekend. Let's go, keep going. Alternating means it's working. Side to side. Make sure your back is off the floor. Round 2 of jumping jacks. Getting ready. 2, 1. Let's go. Nice big arms. Okay, we're going to go into our one last round of warm-up before we move on. Big arms, big legs. 2, 1. Let's go, circles. Big circles through the legs. Breathing through. Change direction. Woo. Okay, so this third time should definitely feel easier on the shoulders. Should feel nice and loose compared to your first round. Keep moving. 3, 2, into our lunges. Backing down, big twist. Nice and solid. Good. Nice big twist. Imagine you're trying to punch someone with your elbow. Big twist. Keep moving. Alternating legs. Last one. Okay. Plank squat. Ready? Let's go. Really squat deep. Pushing the feet, pushing away from the feet. Arms and legs are stable, they do not move. Squeeze through that core. Few more. Last one. Okay, last set of jackknives, let's go. Alternating arms, side to side. Alternating, keeping that back off the floor. Little bit of a rotation. 3, 2, standing up. Last set of jumping jacks. Let's go, guys. Nice and big. All the way up. 15 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, and warm up is done. Okay. All right, have a quick sip of water if you need it. I definitely do. Okay, so push and pull. Our first 4 rounds is going to be push. Our second 4 rounds are going to be pull. We're going to be working with 3 movements. We're going to start with the hardest, with the least reps, and then we go medium with medium reps, easy with more reps. They're all going to be more or less hitting the same muscle group, which makes it a superset. Okay, so you are meant to be feeling tired in the upper body. We're going to be working with our upper body mainly. The first part time we do some legs, but the majority is you're going to feel it more in your upper body. Okay, so we have 2 different types of push-ups. Push-up number 1 is a tempo push-up. Just grabbing the push-up and making it slower. Everything you make slower is harder. Okay, so we have 3 seconds down, 3 second hold, 1 second up. That's 1 rep and we're doing 6. Okay, so always having those shoulders over the wrists, core nice and tight. You're going to go elbows back towards the body, 3 seconds hovering off, fast up, keeping our body as solid as we can. Make sure that you are not losing your connection through that core. It is crucial to be solid. If your push-ups aren't great, guys, go on your knees and make sure you're working with the right technique. Okay, so do not end up losing your back or collapsing. It's better even if you can't handle the tempo ones, just do less tempo and really work on the right positions. Okay, there's no point in trying to do something that's difficult for you by basically creating damage instead of good. We want to create strength. Okay, so you create strength by doing it in the right technique and in the right positions. If you start trying to compensate in any other way, you'll end up damaging one thing to improve the other, which defeats the purpose, in my opinion. Okay, so push-ups, if you're doing it on your knees, like so, shoulders are still over the wrist, bum is still low. 3 seconds down, 3 seconds hover, 1 second up. Okay, and we're doing 6 of these. After our 6, we are going to go to 8 pike push-ups. Okay, so pike push-ups, there are different levels of this pike push-up, of how to make it more difficult and more or easier. Okay, the closer your feet are to your hands, the harder it's going to be, because it means that you have more weight on your arms. Okay, the lower you are towards the floor, the easier it will be. Okay, so we want to be in a downward dog position, hands come a little bit further in, and you want to focus, look at your knees, not at the floor. Okay, I'm going to drive down, top of the head touches the floor, I bring my forehead in towards my knees. Okay, any CrossFitters in the house? We are basically doing handstand push-ups without a wall. Okay, it's the same movement. You're creating a nice triangle through the arms. Your head, you want your head to drop in front of your fingers, not in between your hands. Very important. Okay, so the most challenging version is the one I just showed you. The easiest version would be on the knees, and you push, and then drop that way. Okay, notice that even though I am on my knees, I am still trying to create an upright position. It is very important, because if you end up changing your direction, then you end up hitting different body parts and doing it wrong. Okay, so that is our pike push-up, and we are doing 8. If you're somewhere in between the full version or the knee version, you can do the full version and take your feet a little bit further away from your hands and not go all the way down. Go as far down as you can and then push back up. You do not have to tap your head on the floor. If you can, great, because obviously then it's more challenging. But if you feel like the last inch is going to mean you not coming back up, then probably best to not go all the way down. Otherwise you might not come back up. Okay, so 8. And then we finish off with a split lunge, okay, with our dumbbells. Okay, so I'm going to work with one medium dumbbell and I'm going to hold it in front like this. If you have two, you can work with two, or if you have one, you can just work with one on one side, up to you, okay? We can really play around with this as we like. So I'm going to hold my one dumbbell like so, elbows up. I have one nice foot forward, foot back, quite a good distance away from each other if you see me from the front. Okay, my feet are away. They're not behind each other, otherwise I cannot balance. Okay, from there I'm going to go back knee taps, squeeze, press, down, up, down, up. We'll be doing 5 per leg, so it's a total of 10 reps. Okay, if you see me from the side, I want to make sure you know my back knee. When I go down, I'm in a perfect lunge. I am 90 degrees on both knees. I am not leaning forward. I am not sitting back. Okay, my knee just taps. I am not stopping to sit. When I squeeze, my front knee remains soft. And my back leg also slightly, not completely locked, squeezing into the bum, looking up. So tap, squeeze, okay? And if you have two dumbbells, you work with two instead, or with one, as I said. We're going to be rotating these 3 movements for 4 rounds, okay? 6 pause push-ups, 3 seconds down, 3 second hold, 1 second up. Whether it's full or on your knees is up to you. Okay? 8 pike push-ups. 5 per leg, so 10. Split lunge to press. Keeping the knees nice and soft. Really working into the glutes and front of the leg. Okay? All pushing movements. Alright, so we're going to go straight in. There is no rest. Moving from one movement to the other. 4 rounds straight. And then we recover. I will explain the next bit while we recover and we move on to the next part. Okay? Let's do this. Right, starting with the slow push-ups. Ready? Let's go. 3 seconds down. 2, 3. Holding 1, 2, 3. Fast up. 1, 2, 3. Holding 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3. Really squeeze that core. Bum stays tight, especially on the way up. Especially when you start getting tired. You are going to want to lose your core, but don't. Stay strong. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Going in the upside down position. High push-ups. Let's go. Top of the head, forehead to the knees. Looking through the arms, not towards the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew, they look easy, but they are not easy, guys. Okay, finding our position. Let's go. Down, press. 2, through the core. Squeeze those glutes. Knees stay soft. 4, and 5. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. First round in. Straight to round 2. Quick shake. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Elbows back towards the body. 6. They get hard so quick, guys. Ready? Downward dog position. Finding those spike push-ups. Remember, you can go onto your knees, bring your head forward. That will make it easier. And 1, 2, elbows towards the back of the room, not out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Front plank position, setting up our lunges. Let's go. Tap, press. 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Halfway there. Ready? Push-ups. Number 3. Getting ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stay tight, guys. 2 more. Last one. Feeling the burn. Lower down position. Let's go. 1, 2, forehead towards the knees. 3, elbows back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shoulders are burning. Feet is working. Ready? Lunges number 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Changing legs. 1, 2, squeeze into that leg. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, guys, final round of upper body push. It's a struggle. It's working. Okay, ready? 2, 1. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's halfway. Remember, keep that core and glutes tight, especially on your way up. Don't let your body break down. Okay, high push-ups. Quick shake. Find that right position for you. Always looking towards those knees. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Split lunges. Ready? Nice wide stance, guys. Remember, feet away from each other. Okay? Nice and soft through the knees. Let's go. Back knee down, straight up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Okay, first section done. Pushing done. Pulling next. Okay, quick shake, bicep pump. Not biceps though, shoulder pump, working. I can definitely feel it. Okay, so I'm gonna work with a kettlebell for this one. If you do not have a kettlebell, you can either work with a backpack, put some books in it, tie it round, tie it close, and work with that. You can also use a 6-pack of water, ready though, packed. So it's basically 12 kilos, which is good enough, I'd say, to start off with at least. If you are using a 6-pack, you want to squeeze your hands between the 2 bottles, and that will make the weight quite secure. Okay? If not, be as creative as you can. Those are the 2 options I can think of off my head right now. I think they're quite doable. I've worked with that before and it works quite well. Okay, so we are working with split deadlifts. So 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. I'm going to hold the kettlebell. Mine is also 12 kilos. Just it's easier to hold on to, obviously, because it's a small handle. So nice split position. Okay. From there, you're going to go down, squeeze through. Okay. What's going to happen here, because your feet aren't even, your core kicks in as well a bit. Okay. And we get to work with slightly unilaterally. Not really, but yes, at the same time. So just split it, just changes up a bit the normal deadlift, plus especially if you're working with a lighter weight, it just makes it a bit as effective as though we're working with a heavy weight and doing a normal deadlift, kind of. Okay, good for the glutes, good for your lower back. And we're gonna hinge through the hips, okay? I want you to have your feet flat, so your weight is more or less, but still even between the 2. Okay, so you're gonna go down, squeeze through. Okay, when you stand up, make sure that you are not squeezing your back. Okay, you want to stand up and squeeze your bum, but keep your back safe. Do not compress the spine, ever. Okay? We are doing 8 per leg. 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Okay? Once you finish your 8 and 8, we are going to drop forwards. And we are going to do 10 bent over rows, pulling the elbows in towards the body, back down. Tempo bent over rows, okay, which makes it even more challenging. We're going to go 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down, each rep. Okay, elbows back towards the body, as you can see me. If your elbows are going out this way, then you're doing it wrong. Okay, elbows back towards the body, elbows in, and you want to be pulling in towards somewhere between your sternum and your belly button. Okay, somewhere in the middle there. Okay, so 8 and 8 split deadlifts. 10 bent over rows into 12 American kettlebell swings, meaning all the way over our head. So we also get some active upper back to activate. Okay, so looks like this. Feet a bit apart, back nice and straight. From there you're going to squeeze, kettlebell over the head, bring it back down. Okay? I am not looking for speed here. I'm looking for correct technique. Really focusing on that hinge through the hips, squeezing our bum, getting that weight overhead. The top of the kettlebell should be facing up towards the ceiling, okay? If it's facing back, then you probably went too far. When you're taking the kettlebell up, you want to still be able to see it over your head through your peripheral vision. If you don't see it, you probably went too far. Okay, what I say this for the simple reason is if you do go too far, that you can get hurt. Okay, so just be careful that you do not, and the kettlebell does not end up tipping backwards and you end up hurting your shoulders or breaking some tiles on the floor, especially if you're working from home. Been there, done that. Doesn't end well. Okay, that's it. We are doing 4 rounds. 8 split deadlifts on one side, 8 on the other, 12 tempo, 10 tempo bent over rows into 12 kettlebell swings. Okay, really going, pushing through the hips, core, upper back, and arms. And we're doing that 4 times through. Alright, enough of my chatting. Let's go. Alright, setting up my feet. Somewhere between, kettlebell in the middle, core nice and tight. Let's go. Squeeze the bum to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back nice and straight, 7, stance. 1, the knees are just slightly bent, enough to load off the lower back. 2, 3, ignore that. 4, 5, really squeezing those glutes. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, set up our position for bent over rows. Arms fall naturally forward. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's 1. Nice and slow. Elbows in towards the body. Knees are slightly bent again, taking away some of the load from our lower back. Feeling the arms, upper back working. Stay true to that tempo, guys. Especially if you don't have a heavy weight. This is a way to make it more challenging. Anything you do, add tempo to it, and it becomes a whole other level. I lost count, but I'm going to do one more just to be safe. Okay, setting my stance for my kettlebell swings. I'm doing 12. Let's go. All the way up. 1. Arms stay straight. 2. Squeeze that bum. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Through the legs. 9. 10. 11. 12. First round in. Quick shake. Going straight into round 2. Deadlifts. Ready? Find that spot. Let's go. Hips through. 1. 2. If you're noticing, guys, most of the movements, all the movements, are hinge movements. And these are usually all pulling. So we're pulling through the legs, pulling through the arms, targeting the back of the body. Change legs. Squeeze. Just feeling your hamstrings, glutes, and lower back. Nice and controlled. Remember, this is not speed work. Strength. You want to go slow. Be strong. At least for this. Okay, finding our position. Bent over rows. Let's go. 3 seconds in. 3 seconds down. That's 1. Make sure to keep the space between your neck and shoulders. No crunching or pressure in the shoulders. All in the upper back. Good, guys. Looking good. Breathing through. Breath is important. Last one. Okay, standing up. Ready for our kettlebell swings. In 2, 1, 12 reps. Let's go. 1, 2 through the legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew. 2 in, 2 to go. Alright, gonna quickly shake off. Bit of a grip workout as well. Holding on to that kettlebell gets taxing. It's good. That means it's gonna hit our forearms too. Alright. Number 3. Finding our positions. Straight in, let's go. 1. Really focus on those reps. Good reps only. Focus and think. If you think of what movement, what muscles you should be working, automatically mind to muscle connection is crucial. Changing legs. Bent over rows. Getting ready. Whew. Let's go. 3 seconds up and down. If you're feeling any pressure in your back, it is normal. Okay, just a quick shake. And then back to it. Make sure that your back is straight. Sometimes if your back isn't straight, you tend to get pressure there. Okay, or it's just a matter because we're working hard. Okay, but just if you do feel it, shake it off, go back in, okay? This is what I just did. Make sure you squeeze your core as well. Breathing through. Kettlebell swing number 3. Getting ready. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, nice and high. 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze that bum. 8, 9, 10. 11 and 12. Okay, final round, guys. We got this. So okay, final round. Ready? Let's go. Squeeze that bum to stand every time. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Changing legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bend over rows. Big stretch. Oh. Lower back. Working hard. Definitely feeling it. Ready? Let's go. Breathing through. Elbows in towards the body. Making sure that position is correct. Final 12 kettlebell swings, guys. Whew. Who needs cardio when you have strength? Still sweating here. Getting warm. Ready. 12 swings. Let's go. Nice and strong, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Woo! Okay. Alright. Both push and pull done. For our finisher, we are obviously going to combine the two, as you do, okay? It's a 5-minute piece, okay, short and sweet. You're going to be we're working every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. We have 2 movements. We go straight from one to the other without a break. And then we rest the remaining of the minute if we have time. Hopefully we should have at least 15-second recovery with each round. It is a bit of a mental one. We are going to be pushing against time. This is about going fast, okay? So we had loads of time to really focus in on the movement and work hard with those technique. These 2 movements do involve some technique, but it's nothing too complicated. So it should be simple enough for everyone to be able to do it fast without getting hurt, doing it properly. Okay, so 2 movements. I am going to work with both my dumbbell and my kettlebell. If you only have one, you can use the one kettlebell for thrusters on one side, or just hold it in front, as I do with my one dumbbell, and the sumo deadlift high pulls you do with the kettlebell. If you don't have the kettlebell and you have a dumbbell, you can do the high pulls with the dumbbell, holding it like this. Holding it like that, you go down, you pull up. Okay, so the movements are, we have 8 dumbbell thrusters, dumbbell here, feet width apart, squat, press. Low to high. Okay, your feet are flat. You're going to push from the floor all the way up to that dumbbell. Through your core, feet do not ever come off the floor. Solid position, low, squeeze up, okay? Really squeeze your bum, transfer the strength of those thighs and glutes all the way up to that weight. 8 reps. Once we finish our 8 reps, we're going to go straight into 10 sumo deadlift high pulls with our kettlebell. So, feet are going to be wide, nice and wide, toes are going to be facing out. Okay, they are wider than your hips. Not too wide that you end up pulling a groin. Wider than your hips, wider than your normal squat stance. Okay? You go down from there, kettlebells between your legs, you squeeze, pull the weight to your chin. Tap, up. Okay, so the first one is pushing, squat, press. Second one is pulling, deadlift, high pull. Okay? Combining the 2 means we're working more or less the whole body. Okay? And that's it. We go 8, 10, recover the remaining of the minute, repeat 5 times. Okay? We're going to end up fighting a bit against our lungs and our mind, probably, because you will want to slow down, but don't. Do not slow down, never. Okay. Maybe need something a bit more upbeat for this. Quickly setting my timer up. 5 minutes of work, guys, okay? Finishing strong. Ready? Starting with our thrusters. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Weight down, straight to our high pulls. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3. Through the legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 seconds. Woo! 30 30-second recovery. Heart rate is like 1 in, 4 to go. Same exact thing every time. If you manage to finish it in under 30 seconds, guys, you have the option to increase your reps. Increase by 2. I'm gonna stick to mine. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight to the high pose, no break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just. Whew. That's tough, that's tough. As I said before, if you're managing to finish in under 30 seconds, go to 10 thrusters and 12 high pulls. Round number 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Head through. Press it high. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows up and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2 in, 3 in, 2 to go. The end is near, guys. Whew.
10 seconds.
Let's go. Number 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Through the legs, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, one final round to go, guys. No, it's past my curfew. Oops. All for a good reason, though. Last minute. Let's finish strong, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Finish off your round if you're not done yet. You have 15 seconds to finish it off.
10 seconds.
Heart rate high, as it should be. 2, 1, and time. Okay. Great work, guys. Told you there was a little bit of a cardio piece at the end. Okay, so we're gonna finish off with a short stretch just to release all those muscles that worked hard, and then you are free to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight into stretching out my wrists and forearms. So I'm gonna bring my fingers to face my knees, hands flat, and then I sit back onto my bum. Should feel a nice stretch through the forearms all the way up the arm. And at the same time, you can breathe and let our heart rate calm down a little after all those pushing and pulling. I love to combine the two. It's just a different way to think of movements, really, even though the movements are, the workout is still a full body, but it's just a different way to approach it. It's always good to switch it up a little. This is what keeps us on our toes as athletes, as people in life, so it is. So it's just nice to switch it up a bit. Okay, so from there, you're going to bring both hands in front. You're going to take 2 hands to one side, and you're going to sit to the other. Facing me to the front, hands to my one side, and I'm dropping my bum to the other side. Getting a nice stretch in my lats, underarms, and shoulders. And changing sides. Arms to one side, dropping the hips to the other. Woo, sweaty. Okay, from there we're going to bring our fingers to face our bum, and we're going to go into a tabletop position. Sorry, fingers facing away from our bum. And we're going to push up to tabletop, stretching out our biceps. Shoulders, back of the leg, back of the back, back of the back. Small shift forward and back. Dropping onto our bums, rotating our fingers, sitting back with our hands, bringing our knees into our chest. Stretching those shoulders. Okay, let's come to standing. Let's quickly stretch out our quads. So bringing both knees in towards each other, pulling your heel in towards your bum, squeezing your bum, directing your hips this way while keeping your knees in and pulling your heel in towards your bum. Quad stretch. If you can, keeping this connection, drop a little bit further forwards to get a little bit deeper. And release, other side. Balance, healing, forwards, and release. Okay, big circles, and that is it from me. Have a great day, guys. Awesome work.